is about to begin.
Christ, wait, Christ, share it for a while.
The Daly Fix is about to begin.
Christ, wait, Christ, share it for a while.
The Daly Fix is about to begin.
Christ, wait, Christ, share it for a while.
The Daly Fix is about to begin.
Christ, wait, Christ, share it for a while.
The Daly Fix makes my image even worse than it is. And I'm already the biggest freak on earth. And you know it.
K Daly rocks! Make America Daly Fix again! Trump Daly!
John, what exactly got you to consider becoming a Republican?
Well, the Daly Fix podcast, of course, it's a no-brainer.
Daly to the Fix. Party in the mix. 2026. Get the rhythm. You can't resist the show. Everybody knows this is the Daly Fix.
It's the Daly Fix podcast, the most entertaining and most informative, truthful conservative streaming podcast in America. Post it, quote post it, share it out far and wide before we start the show. On air every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Everyone's down with Drax and DCK.
DC, I'm hooked on phonics.
K Daly with 40 years in the political arena, joined by Drax.
We're entering the Strait of Hormuz.
I am Darth Schwab. And the real story behind the headlines. No spin, no scripts, just real talk on DC politics. And what matters to America first, patriots. Standing strong with President Trump and fighters like Ken Paxton. We're here to cut through the noise and deliver the truth. DLY to the FIX. Party in the mix. 2026. Get the rhythm. You can't resist the show. Everybody knows this is the Daly Fix. I don't love or fake news. I just want my daily.
The other shows ain't got nothing on Drax and K Daly. Not even close!
From the DC trenches, 40 years in the fight. K Daly battled the swamp, brought truth to the light. Hollywood in turn turned DC warrior queen. Now fixing the narrative on the live stream with Drax by her side. Satire sharp as steel, unfiltered, no scripts. This is how we
Midnight circuits on. Party in the mix. Turn it on live. DJ Daly Fix. On the rhythm. Can't resist the play. Just one more hit. The Daly Fix. Midnight circuits on. Party in the mix. Turn it on live. DJ Daly Fix. On the rhythm.
As long as the machine rules California, nothing will ever change.
The homelessness problem continues to worsen in California.
Gas prices in the state have reached a record high. Another local favorite has closed down in Santa Monica.
Things have just gotten so expensive. I don't know if we can continue living here. We just want someone, anyone, to hear us.
Okay, we've got to figure out this governor thing. I'd do it forever, but it's my turn to be president. Bring in the machine.
The Democratic nominee is Javier Becerra.
Huh? The Biden guy who lost all those kids? can't be right. Run it again.
Sarah, welcome. The machine picked you.
The machine?
Thing we created to make sure nothing ever changes. As long as you submit to the machine, you don't have to do anything.
Nothing? I can do that.
I believe all the things that Newsom believed. 4 more years! 4 more years!
So, what do you think? It went well?
That was worse than...
Who else is tired of the highest taxes in the country? The highest gas prices in the country? The worst homelessness in the country? This is our state, not the machines! That's what we're fighting for!
Taxes are going up. Do not resist.
Nobody's ever stood up to the machine before.
It's time to take California back!
Can we get Swalwell back? Run it again.
Daly Fix. Static in the wire, power in the vein. Plugging in the jack just to numb the brain. 0, 1, 0, yeah, the sequence is right. We're hunting for the signal in the dead of the night. The skylines glowing like a circuit board. I'm a data stream junkie looking for the chord. Forget the oxygen, give me the bass.
Eight o'clock on the East Coast, 5 o'clock with Soviet rodents tearing up the 405 in their Tesla out on the West Coast. Time to get your news served up straight. That's right, it's the Daily Fix today. Got DCK alongside me tonight, which is awesome. I got Buckster in the house, Gigi's down there, Sexy in Seattle's in the house, Frantic Missy, man, we had a wild adventure down there in Florida. It was fun. Frantic Missy's in the house today. Useful Tool, the Phantom with the MAGA, who's going to be joining me tomorrow night along with the Loon Knight and Soviet rodent on the pit. Looking forward to that. It's good to see everybody rolling on in. Jersey Boy in the house. I'm with him on Tuesday nights. Wow, this place just gets busier and busier and busier. You guys know the routine down there. It is TGIF. It's Friday, baby. Share it out far and wide to your friends, your team rooms, the enemies, the bastards that may not like you. They may have shitposted you, but hey, see if they change their thoughts. Maybe you got to shrink. Quote it out. That's when you put something nice over top of it. You put a little sugar in it. I promise you we'll tiptoe through the tulips. We'll walk backwards through the darkness as we repost your quote posts, drive them up to whatever timeline the key to left us on next, put it in a pipe, suck it into our lungs, hold it in. You gotta hold it right here. And then blow that sumbitch out. All the way over to Iran. We'll see if we can get our friends high in the sand if they want to come up in and let us a hand if there's anything left in all of their land. Right here tonight on the Daily Fix. As always, the Fix is brought to you by... That's right, our friends over at Community Notes wishing you a fantastic TGIF. Keeping X's timeline safe for a better tomorrow. Unbelievable. Kang, it's great to be here. A lot of people already rolled in. Did you see the bat on the Community Notes today?
I did. Now, what's that about?
I was attacked last night in this city.
Wait.
Attacked by a damn bat. They built a new sidewalk over by the house, so I strolled my little ass down, with my headphones on, all that stuff. I'm going to take a walk. I see the deer, and you can't really see them. It's dark out, it's nighttime. The deer jump into the woods, and I see what I think might be a sparrow. It flies out, and all of a sudden I realize that little sonar bastard turned in and came right. I had to do a Matrix Neo, like this. It flew right by my nose. Then he circled back again. And I then panicked, right? So I jumped in the air right? And I did a matrix move like you wouldn't believe. 47 years young, I jumped in the air and shifted my body to the right. Hadn't done that since high school, right? Came down and then ran. All right, at that point I run. Joker suggested that Drax could have thought in his head at that time to find a rock of some sort and throw it in the air to throw off the sonar guided. I didn't think of a rock at that moment. I was thinking of matrixing, jumping, shifting forward, running like a bat out of hell. Somebody would have saw me, they would have thought I was a crazy person. Now, I agree that it might be because I've been doing the Ouija boards and all that stuff on Tuesday nights. It might be like the bad juju wearing off because there's no way.
Vampire.
I don't know, okay, but I'm getting hold of the mayor of this city soon. We need trappers to come to this area. Between the woodchucks, the beavers, the skunks, and everything running around up here, and now this, a bat attack.
Can I ask you a very important question? Was this an albino bat by chance?
It was not albino. It wasn't like that damn possum. It was a bat though, and it damn near hit me. Okay, sonar guided rodent.
Okay.
I get it. They're to eat the mosquitoes, but they're not to attack.
Unless it's a vampire bat.
What is he doing so low? I mean, there's trees. Why ain't he higher up in the tree? What's he dropping down like that on Drax for?
Vampire.
Son of a bitch, man. I mean, I'm telling you, if somebody would have saw me and said, "Oh, look, there's the crazy person," but really, I was a man under threat.
You know, it's like Wild Kingdom where you live. It's a new animal every damn day. I mean, what about the skunks?
Yeah, still out there, Kate. It's still out there. The suggestion from the trapper guy was horrific, so I'm not doing it. And
Gigi has a good suggestion. She thinks that Missy probably sent one of the bats in her belfry to you.
I'll tell you what, man, it could have been. This thing was weird. I mean, I just can't believe it. Every time it's like I'm cursed out there. I get attacked. Whether it's by little sonar guided rodent or anything that's on the ground.
Every single time there's some animal going after you.
Always.
You need to switch colognes or something. I don't know what to tell you.
I just didn't get it, man. I didn't get it. All right, hop on up here. Look at this. That's been going around the timeline today. I just saved 100% on my stress by switching to marijuana. For those of you who can't afford medical insurance, this is available recreational in Michigan. Check it out. Move here now. All right.
No.
Moving forward.
You know, actually, Michigan is a part of a discussion today in Virginia. There's 49 leaders from the Democratic National Committee, the DNC. They're meeting about which state is going to go first in the presidential election primary in 2028. Now, the betting heavy on New Hampshire for a while. Then Clyburn from South Carolina weighed in. So folks kind of thought, well, maybe, but no, it's not going to be South Carolina. Then they're talking about Michigan.
All right.
But no, I'm telling you, you know where it's going to be? It's most likely going to be Nevada. And do you know why Nevada's a big deal for you? Because it's a heavy-duty union state.
Oh, that's just because we go to Vegas. We all party there.
No, lots of bartenders, and AOC would get a jump in the presidential sweepstakes.
AOC, gonna hit it home. Wow.
Just saying.
She's pappy. We gotta go for her coming up here soon. AOC, unbelievable, man. But you said it'd be good though, okay? If she did get to run.
No, it is. I mean, look.
That would be good for us. I mean, we can take that out.
It is, but not for the reason you think. Look, she's a good fundraiser. I'll give her that.
And she's really good at Fortnite, I hear. She plays good games.
Okay. But no, it is the reason why I'd be so excited about that is because the extremes in either party don't tend to do very well nationally. Okay, so she's part of the Hamas wing of the party.
Yeah. She wears a little hijab when it's necessary. All right, moving on through. Continue to share it out far and wide. Tell them there's no place left to hide. Body cams, Kay. There was no doorbell cam where I was in a park last night, so you won't be seeing me on the internet running from a bat.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, you probably will. Missy will be probably mocking that up immediately. But yeah, here we go. So this is a story about the police cams I found from the Facts Dude. Check it out.
No body camera video to show the officer's firsthand perspective.
Madison Police Patrol officers do not have body cameras, making it one of the largest departments in the nation. Without the tool, many say is critical for investigators. Nick Bohr reports he continues our coverage here tonight.
Body camera video sheds light on police interactions, good and bad, but not in Wisconsin's capital city.
We do not have body cameras on any of the officers involved, no.
Madison's police chief has been vocal about getting his officers body-worn cameras since he was sworn in October.
There's a variety of reasons to have these, but they've really gone from modern technology to essential tools.
Milwaukee police have had body-worn cameras for more than 10 years. The next largest cities other than Madison, Green Bay, Kenosha, and Racine followed in 2021 and 22. Among the 10 largest cities in the state, Madison remains the only holdout. But the Common Council president tells 12 News, not for long.
I do think over the years, at least this last 2 or 3 years maybe, that the push to now implement body-worn cameras has picked back up.
Madison Common Council President Sabrina Madison voted against adding the cameras last year for financial reasons, but says they are in next year's.
Wow, I pretty much thought cameras were everywhere already on these cops.
Well, okay. Body cams are a great thing. The left thought that they would be able to catch cops doing bad things.
Yeah, instead they got Joe Lanu at a great show on 9 o'clock on Friday nights where he gets the body cam footage.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, it's a good thing for law enforcement. You know, it shows that they put up with a lot of stuff. They really do, and it's provable. For
it makes it easier for them, though. I mean, you know, they can at least prove they're not doing nothing because everybody's always going to cry foul.
Exactly, and it protects the cops. So,
yeah, I know.
Speaking of cops, apparently it's Jason's birthday.
Right. Is it Officer Jason's birthday? Happy birthday, brother. Dims wanted police to wear them, and then they have backfire. Clears cops all the time. Yeah, it does. Like I said, because everybody's going to say he manhandled me, he did this and that. My grandpa back in his day said, you know, they didn't get away with it either way. He goes, just don't leave a mark. He told him too. He goes, you just didn't leave a mark. You know, where they.
It's not your birthday. How come people were saying happy birthday to him? What?
CK. The calendar's
okay,
on.
I'll listen to the chat. You guys led me wrong. It doesn't matter. Happy Marianne birthday.
I'm checking my block list to see who's eligible for parole. Still, no. You guys do that every so often. Check the bastards.
No.
Which one got me? Which one blocked me? Which one?
No, I don't have that big a block list. I don't do that.
You don't know. I bet there's somebody that might still be saying nope on you, Daly.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Oh, I'm positive. You know, I don't mean to piss people off. It just kind of happens. To make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs.
Exactly. Speaking of pissing people off, this guy was apparently ringing a doorbell too hard. We'll take a look at some of it, man. I can't watch the whole nonsense, but here we go.
No body camera video to show the officer's firsthand perspective.
Madison police patrol officers do not have body cameras, making it one of the largest departments in.
Broke our doorbell.
What are you talking about?
It caught fire.
Your doorbell caught on fire.
Yes, because you fucking pressed it in so hard it broke.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what you fucking did.
What is your problem, you critter?
Because you broke our fucking doorbell.
Don't have a shitty doorbell.
You are the one who broke it! You are the one who broke our doorbell and caused a fire!
Y'all see this critter?
You're the fucking critter, you...
Look at you right now!
Oh my god.
What is your deal? Go back. Your house is probably burning down. Go fucking take it out then.
My brother is taking care of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one taking care of you. Give me your business card.
I got hungry and ate them all. I'm sorry.
Tell me who you report to.
The police. Call the police if you have a problem.
All right, give me your name.
Give me your name.
No, you are the one.
My name's Dixie. Dixie Normus. Probably bigger than yours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You think 3 is pretty fucking impressive. Wow.
3? 3 what? What are you saying? You're shaking.
All right, let me go back and forth for a while. But can you imagine dealing with that? I mean, how you see the straight face? I couldn't do it. I've seen a lot of stuff in Flint, man. A lot of stuff, okay, but not that. I mean, I'm glad I moved out of there. That's the new generations, huh?
You know, in the 80s and 90s when the punk movement was like going, that was the thing that my parents didn't understand then. These are the times I'm kind of glad my parents aren't still around because they would not get this at all.
Heck,
all.
I'm still around and I don't get it.
I know.
I mean, because
I know.
the way he could even compose himself just to have the one like, no, I ate my business card. Don't know if I can maintain composure not laughing while I'm trying to talk to it. Or them. I should say them. It's a human being, for God's sakes.
Them. Okay.
Hey, whatever they want to be.
The pink hair is what gets me.
Does it?
The effeminate voice. I don't know. It's
Yeah, like this guy here, man. He's got the blue hair going on.
Oh, did you see that screeching hyena? Oh my God.
What is this, man? And this one's him, right?
Unhinged.
Unhinged one. But then he can magically transform into this.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get up here. Boom.
I'm telling you, that hyena was screeching the entire. Oh God. Oh God. That's exactly. Oh my God.
They were channeling this a long time ago. That's the MK Ultra effect there, okay? They were channeling this in our cartoons a long time ago. It's just not
okay, but that cartoon is actually looks less unhinged.
That looks unhinged to you?
No, it looks better than the other dude, chick, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is. No, that screeching hyena is exactly why body cams are necessary, because that cop was so patient.
Yeah. Well, I seen one the other day, and I didn't save the clip. I wish I did now, where a biker was pulled over by a cop, and he lost his temper, and the cop really tried to work on him. He pulled his bike out, didn't pull over where he was supposed to. He got up ahead of the guy, went to his home or something. The cop called him there, and he was like, "Calm down. You left my arrest. I'm putting cuffs on you." Guy started walking up towards his porch. People do just go crazy sometimes. I mean, it would have been better for him just to cooperate at that point. He's just probably racking up more trouble by causing such chaos.
And they
They're
all
going to get shot.
They're all shaking. It's the SSRIs, I hear, or something. I don't know.
It's gotta be. All right, man. Fetterman on deck. Talking about New York City and that mayor you all know and love. America's mayor, Mondami.
And when now you have the mayor of a city, you are a mayor, dude. You're a mayor. You can fix a pothole. You can take out the trash, but you can't order people to arrest anybody any more than I could. Or, I could have him arrested if he goes to Pennsylvania. It's a joke, and he's a clown. And now he also said that Netanyahu is not welcome in New York. And you can't say that any more than I could say, Mayor, you're not welcome in Pennsylvania. So sit down. You're a clown, and you are just going to pander to the fringe, and that's part of your base. And I know you're Netanyahu because he killed a lot of people you admire, whether like at Sinwar or Nasrallah or Khamenei in Iran. That's the guy that will only criticize the prime minister or Israel, but he never criticizes Hamas. He's never criticizing Hezbollah or Iran. I've never heard the mayor say and condemn Iran for killing 40,000 of its young people just asking for democracy in their nation.
Well, he calls it like he sees it. Okay, how long as a Democrat does poor Fetterman have left? I mean, are they going to get rid of him? Because they can't be happy with this guy. He seems to always...
Okay, that's the first point. That's the first point. I've heard word is on the Hill that he's actually considering not switching to the Republican Party, but becoming an independent and then just caucusing with the House or Senate Republican Conference. Here's the thing. This shows with Mondami just how little he knows about his job. It is not his privilege to arrest the leader of a foreign nation as a mayor. No. Violation of the Logan Act, anyone? This young communist who's in the mayor's mansion, Gracie Mansion in New York City, for him to even think that was something that was even possible. This is a guy who basically says, oh, we're going to do this wonderful stuff with the budget. We're going to balance the budget and get it all straight. All he did was go to Kathy Hochul and get, a line item in the New York budget in Albany. And that's how he balanced the budget. No, he didn't. He didn't balance anything. He spent everything and more. And literally everybody is moving out. Everybody. Wall Street is now moving. to Y'all Street in Dallas.
Yeah, they're pulling up stakes. They're getting out of there. Dallas.
They should.
Yeah, but Dallas is nice. They can go there. It's probably safer.
It is, but also
they can go to work without getting raped on the way. I mean, that's a bonus for somebody.
Macheted, whatever. You're exactly right, Drax. But also the they just don't want to deal with the tax situation and the regulations that are undoubtedly coming, and they're talking about taking away private property.
A while ago, they were talking about making the dogs and cats sleep outside. Wasn't that the dogs all had to go outside? No indoor pets in New York City. Could you imagine that shit? I would move on that account right there if somebody told me I had to keep my dog outside. I go out and sleep with them.
All of these ideas that they come up with on the left, these untested, happy hippie horse crap that they come up with in these ivory towers that are untested, or if they have, tried them elsewhere, they never worked. They never worked. And yet, because we have dumbed down several generations, they don't know the history of it. They don't know they've never taken economics, history.
Play those clips. Most of them don't even know the Civil War happened.
No.
They won't teach it no more, okay? They don't even teach about Auschwitz. There he is, Coach Bill Elmore. It's great to see you, Bill, in the house.
Oh.
Wow, Ashley's in the house, too. There's Phantom Maga. Phantom's going to be with me, like I said, on Saturday night at 10 p.m.
Good.
Balloon night, and then Phantom's going to stop in and talk to us a little bit about the graphics he's working on up and coming.
Oh, that's awesome.
Daly Fix.
Well,
hey,
next week, I'm going to have a guest here on the property. Michelle from Ken Paxton's office will be here. So I'm going to have her sit, here, and we're going to do the show.
Okay, rock on. Well, let's get we got a response to the mayor of New York City from Esty Palazzi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember her from Pub Chat? All right. She never came in, but we used to play a lot of her stuff.
Oh, yeah. She's the one who did the Kamala impression.
Yeah, and she's not too happy with the mayor of New York City.
I love it.
Salam alaikum to New Yorkistan. This video is for the Islamist piece of shit goat fucker that is currently our sitting mayor in New York City. Listen, Zoran the Moron, you and your skid mark wife clearly have plans for the people of New York City. And they might actually happen with the help of that geriatric fucking rabbit, Kathy Hochul. The upcoming midterms are showing themselves to be one of the most important elections that New York City will have. If we allow these Islamists that won their primaries to actually get in and get their claws into New York City, rest assured that all of these things will come to fruition, simply because our legal system was designed that way. They get elected, and they start fucking around with the infrastructure of the way things work. Now, what Mamdani did yesterday was forget about expose himself. I mean, I personally knew. I don't know who else didn't know that he was a goat fucking piece of shit. But I always knew. The second I saw that fucking smirk, I saw a little goat shit, actually. He had it over here in, like, that fucking crease he has in his face. Ridiculous crease. But, yeah, he had a little goat shit on there, so I already fucking knew. It's all about, and I researched him, and I was like, uh-oh, it's coming. I'll tell you guys like this. You better get strapped. He's purposely feeding you to his base. All that libel he spoke of yesterday is...
Hey, she went a little crazier than I expected.
I thought you'd like that.
Wow.
I know, I haven't seen her in forever.
Yeah, wow. She had some strong feelings there. A little crazier than I expected. Okay. Moving on through. Look at this. We watched this in the beginning of the show. Okay, remember the dancer? It was Dancing to the Fix song. Trans.
Oh, my God.
For that. So this has been sent in, of course, by Frantic Misty. So here we go. We got the entrance here that we came into tonight. And then this followed up with it.
Oh, God.
Baby.
No. Oh, my God.
It's out there on the timeline. Make sure you guys are sharing it. The bat, baby. The bat.
We're going to have to turn this into, like, Wild Kingdom or something here, because that's what it seems like it is already.
There was unfair and unhinged. It should never happen.
So the bat was unhinged.
All right.
The albino possum.
Yeah, when you guys, I didn't work during the COVID time, thank God. All right, and most of you guys did. You did all your work from home. Did you ever have that one asshole at work that just bothered everybody? Forgot to mute.
All of them bothered me. I worked in.
All of them bothered you. Check this out. I found it in the newspaper.
So if nobody has any questions, we'll end a little early today, okay?
Yeah, I've got a couple questions.
Oh, come the f*** on, Todd.
Okay, and somebody's unmuted. Steve?
Always that guy. You know, when I saw that, it reminded me of X Spaces. I was like, thank God I was good at that mute button, man.
Right? And then there are the people who don't think they're on camera, right? On the Zoom calls.
I just go on the Spaces sometimes. If mine would have came unmuted, you guys probably be like, we ain't going to that asshole show today. We remember him.
Brian Stelter from CNN, his little adventure on camera.
Oh, yeah, he had his boxers on, right? That went live on national news.
Well, maybe. Oh, there was something more to it. But then there was another one. Who was? Oh, Eric Swalwell, who ripped one on air. Yeah.
Right on. I mean, rest in peace. Where's he at? Has anybody seen him or heard from him? Did he write a book yet called "I Disappeared"? Or they left me behind. No. My Lord, nobody's heard from him. I think I even think he deactivated his ex. Rest in peace. All right, moving through. Continue to share it out far and wide. Tell them there's no place left to hide because you just might have the receipts.
I think these folks call everyone they don't like a communist. I think that America is a free country. You know, they're out here palling around with whoever they want to pal around with. So what? Like, people can do what they want. I'm not here to be the belief police around here.
But isn't there concern that, this slippery slope towards socialism inevitably ends up as full-blown communism? I mean, no?
I'm not concerned about America turning into a communist country in like a year. That is I think that is, sorry, guys. I think that's, I think it's very silly. I think you just think about how impossible it has been to raise the minimum wage in America in 10, 15, 20 years. We can't even raise the minimum wage. Do Republicans really think that this stuff is going to happen? No, they don't. They're trying to scare people because they don't want us talking about the fact that we all have a right to health care in this country. So they want to call it communist, and they want to call everything they don't like communist, because if people actually wake up to the fact that their elected officials are screwing them over when they get here, then they're going to realize that they deserve better, and that healthcare as a right isn't crazy. It isn't pie in the sky. They want to call this stuff communist because they don't want us to realize that the rest of the developed world has guaranteed healthcare in this country. So they want to call it communist because they don't want you to know that Germany, Italy, the UK, Canada, everybody else has it better than us, and we spend the most amount of money for the worst care in the modern developed world.
But Democrats repeatedly say the moment they regain power, they will pack the Supreme Court.
I'm trying to keep y'all safe here.
As I was saying, the Democrats have repeatedly said the moment they regain power.
All right, I know y'all hate her guts, so we cut her a little short there, but she was just trying to keep the public safe. That shows that she's a good humanitarian.
Has she even talked to anybody from Canada about their healthcare system, about how you have to wait months and months and months, sometimes a year or so, to get procedures done?
Yeah.
Has she talked to veterans about their health care right now? Because it's government run. We don't know. Stop it.
Our health care has people go missing.
Oh, God.
Our health care has people go missing. Let's be honest.
Oh, my God in heaven.
Son of a bitch.
I swear to God. I'm going to take up drinking. Look, AOC is many things. A policy wonk is not one of them. She's good at raising money. That's about it.
Look at you. Give her kudos where kudos is due.
She's good at raising money. That's it.
Into that girl. And now
because they have no bench, Drax. They have nobody else.
We got that damn Fetterman to be an independent. You think, man? So why can't we get her just to cross that bridge?
God, no.
Cross that bridge. Join the dark side. Join us.
Because the IQ would drop in both parties if she moved over to us. Okay?
Yeah,
it would drop over on her side and it would drop over on ours. No.
Are you kidding me? She gets a mentor like Susan Collins? with her youth and vigor, she would be turned around.
Please God, no, okay. AOC is, if we aren't going to turn communist, baby doll, you're going to be the first one lined up against the wall and shot when your little commie friends take over.
But under the tutelage of Susan Collins, if she joined our side, she could probably be turned around year, 2 tops.
No.
I tried.
Okay.
I tried.
I would rather have her, Harriet Hageman, when she becomes the United States president.
I'm trying to reach across aisles here. Okay. That's all I'm trying to do. Reach across aisles.
I tell you, the IQ average would drop over on the left, and it would drop on our side because, well, hers is so low. Yeah.
Or maybe it would be the scales that balances it.
No. And by the way, what was with that suit? Ladies, tell me, she needed that tailored badly.
You're even going to insult the girl's clothes. She looked better than Hillary Clinton in her spacesuit.
No, she didn't.
Okay, quit being a
At
snake.
least, look, Hillary wore those the pantsuits because she was hiding her cankles. Okay.
Now we're going to attack Secretary Clinton's legs.
Yeah, well, it's not a state secret. Everybody knows about that. Hillary's got cankles. That's why she wore what she wore. But in her case, that's just a badly tailored suit.
Badly tailored suit, man. But, let's not be too much of a snake in the grass. Let's move on to our next clip. This is a predator that gets into your home. I thought when I first watched this in my thing, I thought she was reaching at a cockroach or something. Check this out.
There we go. These aren't. Oh.
Grab him quick. Grab him.
Oh, honey, you do it. He opened his mouth because I squeezed his head, I think.
Just hold on to him and grab him.
Oh. I think he's going to come apart.
Is that him right there?
Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
I hate to mess with the little shit, but we have to get him out of
Oh,
here.
yeah, you got him. He's got a big...
We got to get him out of here.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Oh my God!
Keep photographing.
I am! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, no. Okay, burn the place and move. Right now.
Holy God, can you imagine?
Did you see the little baby cockroach that ran right next to him? Oh, hell no. Nope.
I fight bats and woodchucks and every damn thing else out there. I don't want to ever deal with something like that. I would have cardiac arrest.
No. God, burn the place and move, I'm telling you.
You'd have no choice. Jesus. Did you see that? I didn't understand the husband was there, like, instructing his wife, and she's like, you just do it. He wasn't touching that damn thing.
Yeah, am I right, Grandma? Exactly. Grandma Kate saw it too. That little baby cockroach. Ugh. God, what a nightmare.
What a nightmare. All right, moving on through. Continue to share it out far and wide. The raccoon, Jimothy. He is a hit sensation. He's a hit. Look at that, man. You can now acquire him on Fortnite. And every gaming platform in the country has a Jimothy now that you can acquire through a microtransaction.
Oh, my God.
These little internet sensations are overnight. Okay, they're overnight.
Pretty soon we're going to have bats on there, too, right?
Next thing you know, they're more popular than Soviet Road. Overnight. Check this out.
Oh, Jimothy, where you gonna roam? Every Fridays feels like home. Cool as the night, wild and free. Everybody sing Jimothy. Oh, Jimothy, where you gonna roam?
That is on hit song.
Okay.
That lady Page in Seattle feeding him. That's where he's from. See?
Oh, okay.
Overnight sensations, Kay. Overnight sensations.
We are a very strange country. Very strange country.
You think you're going to get yourself a digital Jimothy?
No. Why? Why?
Well, I mean, hey, I hear they got necklaces now, all that stuff. He's been all
Okay.
over.
This really has turned into Wild Kingdom around here. It has. Okay, so now we have raccoons, bats, skunks, albino possums. What else? Anything else I'm missing?
I don't know, but if the snakes start coming, we're really gonna have a problem.
Snakes, yeah, snakes.
I would call an exterminator for that kind of shit. I would, Jay. Have you seen this guy?
Oh my God. Is that on a milk carton?
I mean, you do see the resemblance, people. Are they related? That's what I'm going to ask you guys. Google it. Ask Rock. I don't know.
What, Beverly Hillbillies grandma? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Granny and him are exact. Damn it, Kay. That's got to be something. There's got to be a relation.
Uh-huh.
There's no way you can get around this.
Right. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know, you have the strangest algorithm on the internet.
I do. Continue to share it out far and wide. Tell them there's no place left to hide.
All right, welcome back. The U.S. Secret Service now says it is facing the most dangerous threat environment in its history. Got about 10,000 threat investigations open so far just since the month of January. That's up 40% compared to the same period last year. Let's bring in Jonathan Fahey, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Homeland Security. Jonathan, I think a lot of people think Secret Service and they think security for the President of the United States. Their job, their portfolio goes much broader. All right, welcome back. The U.S. Secret Service now says it is facing the most dangerous threat.
Blame me. All right. We're
Okay.
facing a threat environment.
Yes, Sean Davis came out, who's head of the Secret Service, and he was talking about how the threat environment is just off the hook. Okay, it's up 40%, and already, you know, the president, one of the most threatened folks on the planet. I think there's obviously been some adjustments in the schedule for the president, and that's probably why. You know, there's, for instance, the White House Correspondents' Dinner is tonight. Is he going to be there for sure, or is he going to be on Memorex? I don't know. Is he going to, you know, phone it in there? And next Friday, which is really interesting to me, he's going to have his 13th cabinet meeting, but not in the cabinet room in the White House. He's going to do it at Camp David, and he can't stand Camp David.
Yeah, because it's old. Probably smells like South Fork.
Mothballs, you know, I don't know.
That's what South Fork in Dallas smelled like, mothballs.
I'm sure it did. But
Yeah.
this is, okay, I'm thinking, you know, I mean, obviously the Secret Service can protect him better there. Okay? And
Maybe.
maybe, that's why. Lindsey Graham's funeral is going to happen next week. Okay? Fauci is going to testify on Thursday.
Ooh, a lot of people don't like that man.
Exactly. And then, you know, you've got this, look, everything's happening. I don't know, but it seems like the Secret Service is nervous, and that's why they dumped the plane in Turkey, you know, among other things. There's a disturbance in the force, Drax. That's what it comes down to. And so things are going to get probably locked down pretty tight, I would imagine.
Look at that
Oh
guy.
my God.
Grand Theft Auto, the Jimothy edition.
No.
It's everywhere, man.
No.
I love
No. No.
Overnight trends. When do they end? Jimothy is our new friend. All right, rolling on through. Kay, you like roller coasters?
I used to, but having 3 failed back surgeries, no, can't do them anymore.
I'd have to pop a few painkillers and give this one a try. They don't make them like they used to.
I used to love them. I really did, but that just might be the end of me.
Yeah, that one. Wow, I've seen the Magnum at Cedar Point,
Yeah.
all that stuff, but that one there looks wild.
Look, big fan. Can't do them anymore.
Rock on. Buckster's in the house. Great to see you, brother Buck. Up next, New Jersey governor. Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah.
Last night, the New Jersey governor admitted that 6,600 illegal aliens had made it onto New Jersey's voter rolls. At least that number, it could be a lot larger, and 400 of them actually cast a vote. That is the largest number of foreigners ever to vote in any collection of an election in American history. When we told you that last night, the governor said, not our fault, it was a software glitch, no big deal. Well, overnight, we reached out to the software company that runs New Jersey's system. And you know what they said? There's no software glitch at all. The state of New Jersey knew they were putting non-citizens, i.e. foreigners, onto the voter rolls. It is the state's responsibility to determine who is eligible to vote and who's not. The software had it marked right. That is a major contradiction. And just a little while ago, the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights in the U.S. Justice Department, Harmeet Dillon, announced that there is an investigation of New Jersey now into whether they knowingly were allowing non-citizens to vote and to get on the voter rolls. Remember, a week ago, she sent a letter out saying, if you let non-citizens vote knowingly, you're in trouble. Well, now the vendor's comments raise the very strong possibility that one of the blue states in America may have acceded to allowing non-citizens to vote. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Hope to get Harmeet Dillon on the show the next couple of days to describe what is going on. But that is a big thing. With that, I'm going to turn things back to Washington, where my amazing co-host Amanda Head is. Amanda, another Democratic election story.
Oh, did not let the legal vote.
You mean she lied?
No.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Okay. The New Jersey governor is, yeah, she did lie. She blamed these voters, these illegal voters, on a software glitch, as you just heard. No, it wasn't, honey. And they're still uncovering, you know, a bunch of more voters than that. Harmeet is all over this, y'all. And the president, you know, in his speech the other week, y'all, that was just the opening salvo. Fulton County is going to come through.
I know. Will anybody finally see jail time in any of this election rigging?
Yes. Okay, yes.
Everybody's wanting that. They put it in the damn thing every day. Like, I want some arrest. I want some arrest. And I think everybody does want some arrest.
I know, but you got to do it right. They're still investigating. Okay, this is an octopus that stretches all around the world. Probably one of the largest RICO cases ever assembled in history is going on in South Florida right now. Huge, huge. But yes, I mean, once the investigation's over, grand jury time. Fulton County's next, and then probably Arizona.
I know we're not keen on titles, but maybe if we gave them more, we could strip them from them, you know, and then the people would feel better.
I don't know. You know, look, part of the problem also, you guys got to understand, is that the U.S. attorneys, their nominations have been held up by Tom Tillis and the Senate Judiciary Committee. January is going to be a good time because Mike Lee is going to take the gavel in Senate Judiciary. Hopefully we'll put on Senator Ken Paxton and Senator Harriet Hageman to replace John Cornyn and Tom Tillis. I know you guys will miss them just as much as I will.
No, I will.
But with that, you will have real attorneys and investigators being hired. You will get rid of the blue slip. You will, you'll be able to get these nominations moving on the U.S. attorneys. Understand right now, in literally 3/4 of the U.S. attorneys have not been put into place, and so you've got Biden's old U.S. attorneys.
Here we go.
Working with Norm Eisen and Mark Elias on these cases. This is why a lot of this is taking longer. Harmeet Dillon has worked miracles in this. Miracles. So with the musical chairs, it's going to go on Capitol Hill. There are going to be a lot of things happening.
Speaking of miracles, Kay, what is this? Tell us.
Squished Coke can with a bug in it.
Okay, try again. I'm going to give it to you. Come on, Kay, what is that?
It's a squished Coke can. What?
All right, Kay. That is actually a makeshift marijuana pipe.
What? How?
If you didn't have one back in the day, you see there's a hole on the one side, and then they made some little slits here so they could put the herb there. And then that's
where are the slits? Where's the hole?
I knew you would know what this is. I knew it. You're a nerd. All right. I just had to make nerd alert. All right, here we go, okay. There you go. All right, I'll remove it, man. It probably scarred you.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, at K school, they never had a makeshift marijuana pipe.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I just wasn't around it.
All right, man. Let's lift it up with a little fun. Continue to share it out. You know the routine.
Midnight circuits on. Heartbeat in the mix. Turn it on live. DJ Daly Fix. On the rhythm. Can't resist the play. Just one more hit up. Daly Fix. Midnight circuits on. Heartbeat in the mix. Turn it on live.
A little fun until we're done. Keep
She
going.
was kind of cute. She didn't look very syndromey.
I'm trying to reach out on the DM to see if she'll come on the Fix. That'd be great, people, wouldn't it?
Oh, God.
Representation of little fun.
Did you see what I said to you the other night? Actually, Alex Stein interviewed a little person.
Oh my goodness, a little person? Oh, was it a dwarf or a midget? I think they're different.
Same thing.
Okay, I thought they were different.
I think we have to. I think it's necessary for you.
I do too. I do too. We got to get one. We want to
Give the people what they want. They apparently love.
Okay, let's put it out to the
fun.
audience. If you go to your grocery store, your local town halls, and you see a midget, we're looking for one. Let them know. Rock and roll. All right, moving on. Elon Musk, the man with the plan, the CEO, the Lex Luthor of X.
Yes.
He hit him pretty hard with some questions.
This very rude reporter. Why does he always seem to get the rudest reporters asking him stuff? He literally, this chick was, Doge.
Yeah.
You failed at Doge. People hate you, and he just.
You wonder if she has an X account. She's disgruntled about her follower growth or something.
I don't know. All I know is that Elon handled it beautifully, and this.
All he did was ruin her 3 a.m. spaces she used to do. Here we go.
Politics. You don't even live there.
I think of it as the sort of.
But do you see why this makes people think that this man who has all this power, he's the world's richest man, he thinks he has a right to influence our politics? It makes people, it's why, we started this conversation saying superlatives. It's why people loathe you. I mean, some people do loathe you.
Yes, some people do.
But do you understand why? Do you think what you're doing is helpful for Western democracy?
Maybe some people do loathe me. And that's probably true. I don't care. But the fact that, as you pointed out, 250 million people follow me is that I think a lot more people actually like me than don't. And I think a lot more people hate you and the media more than you realize.
He's not wrong. Okay? Score 1 for Elon, 0 for the media.
He handled that like a champ.
I know he did. Look, he's, obviously he's Mr. Asperger's, and there are just times, man.
Easy. You don't want to be suspicious.
But he handled that beautifully. And if you're sitting down with someone like that who's so brilliant, don't play. He'll bring it. So that was a good little example of how to handle, hardball questions.
Did you get your check mark back, KK?
No.
See?
I just changed. Look, I changed on Monday my profile picture. I haven't had my checkbook back. They hate me. Oh my God. What is that?
There's a fire! Oh my gosh, I'm
Oh my God. That is Strax's life right there.
Crazy shit, people. Crazy days. Send in my friend and Missy the collaboration. But it wasn't funny last night when a bat was chasing me.
Okay.
It was not funny at all.
Why are you not live streaming this stuff or,
You're the same as Joker. You're the same as Joker. He told me this morning, Drax, you should have grabbed a rock, threw it in the air, threw off the sonar guided. And you're telling me that. You guys act like I had time to make a call, and like, oh, go live, Drax, while the things are happening. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
What are you?
Because, people are not going to, they're going to start to not believe you in these little adventures of yours.
These situations I get like when we were at the ocean and we thought somebody was robbing us, and I came out of that water like Baywatch.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Never read Bathing Suit On?
I'm getting too old for these spurts of energy.
Uh-huh.
I don't have Red Bull on me all the time.
I believe that.
Okay, moving on. Continue to share it out far and wide. Okay, next up, this was the little guy who came down the steps and.
Oh yes, this is Jamie Raskin. He's a House member from Maryland, and he is, he's one of the impeachment managers, and he was the mentor of one Stacey Plaskett, who is the delegate from the Virgin Islands, and she's about to be governor. This guy is the biggest jerk around, but he's got like 25 points up on Republicans in his district. He's not going anywhere right now. But dude is very much against the SAVE Act. But the good news is that they passed it 4 times in the House, okay? And Mike Johnson he needs a gold star, lollipop, vacation day, whatever.
Everybody.
Dude was amazing in getting that through. And there have been 13 Democrats in the House who've said, we are tired of the extremists in our party, and we will come over and vote with you guys on some things. Six Democrats came over and voted to pass the SAVE Act last time. I think the ice is breaking. The dam is breaking. Now, if only we could do that in the Senate. Yeah. We'll see.
Let's take a look at the little twerp.
Congressman, I asked you yesterday about the documents that the president declassified, the 280,000 aliens that are registered to vote in the country. You said you didn't have time to look at it. I'm wondering if you have since looked at it and are at all concerned.
I've not seen those documents.
Are you concerned about the fact that aliens...
I'm glad that New Jersey caught it, and I'm glad that every state is doing their best to guarantee that we have an honest election, as opposed to the kind of election Donald Trump wanted when he called up the Secretary of State of Georgia and said, just find me 11,780 votes. So, yeah, we're not interested in a corrupt election. We want a real election where everybody who is registered to vote has the opportunity to vote if they are, in fact, an authentic voter. And I'm glad New Jersey's doing the right thing.
Democrats always said...
You're the top... The President of the United States and his cabinet have nothing to do with the elections. They should go and actually do their jobs, which means taking care that the laws passed by Congress are faithfully executed. And we haven't passed any laws telling them to get involved in elections. The states are doing a fine job, as Trump's own Homeland Security staff on elections said back in 2020. This was the safest, most secure election in American history. So the people who are really involved in it, who are administering the elections, know things are in good shape, and everything else is just political posturing and intimidation against the election workers. And we saw what they did back in 2020, but we're not going to allow them to try to steal this election again.
Was 2020 actually safe if aliens were actually voting? I mean, 400 aliens have been documented to vote in New Jersey. That takes away the votes of American citizens, right? So will you finally admit, Congressman, that illegals do vote in American elections?
No, they do not vote. It's illegal, and I'm glad that the people of New Jersey are on top of it. But we'll talk when we get back.
It's time to stop for its selfie. Facebook.
Must be nice, huh? To live in La La Land and really believe that? Where do you begin with a statement like that? I mean, where do you begin? The fallacies there. Oh, okay. People who aren't supposed to be voting in elections are voting in a federal election. Yeah, it exactly is the purview of this administration. A little thing called the FEC that guides that.
Yeah.
Most states, though, in the state and local elections, yes, they do run it, but it doesn't mean that they're not under the Constitution.
Yeah.
I just thought, there are days I just want to throat punch that dude.
I am broccoli, and I look like a tree. I am a walnut, and I look like a brain. I am a mushroom, and I hate this game.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No.
Wow.
No.
What you people send to my direct messages. Oh my God. Sometimes I'm going to stop following people back.
Y'all. That's
lost people, not mine.
Can we go back to the animal kingdom?
Yeah, we're heading there next. Here you go. Dog dances, people. Buckle up. Continue to share it out far and wide. You know the routine.
Midnight Circus, heartbeat in the mix. Turn it on live. Daly Fix, non-verbal rhythm. Can't resist the play. Just one more hit up. Daly Fix. Midnight Circus, heartbeat in the mix.
cute.
Ass cream cakes, $3.69. You gotta be
What?
careful, man. I used to work in retail. I would be written up for something like this. Back in the day. This shows no pride.
Did the letter like fall off of it, or what? I don't.
I don't know what they're trying to say. I think it just says ass cream KK. Because there's probably cream in the cake. We're not trying to break any network rules or anything.
Okay.
All right, we'll lighten up.
Why doesn't this stuff never shows up in my algorithm? I'm just saying.
Unbelievable. Sometimes I wake up in fear of what I'm going to find.
You should.
You never know. All right, moving on through. Wanted to get us all having a fun time, because now we're going to move on to get an update on what's going on over in the sand of Iran.
Iran-backed Houthi terrorists from Yemen say they have targeted Saudi oil tankers that violated their naval blockade. Chief International Correspondent Steve Harrigan is in Tel Aviv tonight with the latest on that. Good evening, Steve.
Good evening, Brett. This war certainly changing by the hour, and this is a most significant development, also confirmed by maritime security experts, that the Houthis have targeted and hit at least one tanker, perhaps two, that were carrying Saudi oil in the Red Sea. This basically broadens the war. It creates a second front and really puts the risk of chaos in the world oil market at a much higher level. It happened just a short time ago. The Houthis had threatened to target and blockade Saudi oil. Even that threat alone was enough to make several tankers turn around, make U-turns, head north out of a longer and more expensive route out of the Suez Canal. Now that they have struck and disabled at least one tanker, possibly two, that's really going to change things. Saudi Arabia had been trying to move millions of barrels of oil out of the Red Sea, trying to flee from the chaos in the Strait of Hormuz. Now that route, at least in the short term, may be closed. If you think about it, 10% of the world's oil threatened out of the Strait of Hormuz, another 7% possibly if this can hold up in the Red Sea. So certainly a big development there. And more tough talk as well from Iran's political elite. On one hand, you have the speaker coming out and saying, posting all or none, basically saying if Iran is not allowed to sell its oil, no country, no neighboring country in the region will be permitted to sell any oil at all. The foreign minister also taking a page from the Old Testament, saying basically an eye for an eye. That's Iran's policy, responding to President Trump's threat on infrastructure in Iran, striking civilian infrastructure for each time Iran targets a ship in the Strait of Hormuz. He's saying it'll be an eye for an eye, striking back against America in kind, not just America, but also any country as well that contributes to America's efforts. And finally, one more worrisome note, United Kingdom now saying it's pulling all of its diplomats out of Iran immediately. They'll operate their embassy remotely. Brett, back to you.
Just getting worse, Steve, over 12 consecutive now.
And it gets old with these people. It's kind of getting old.
Look, this is the president did not hesitate to do this. He's the one who's ending a war that's gone on for 47 years. And some of us remember how it started, when it started, 47 years ago. And they did they went over and looked at all the folks that Iran supports, in terms of the terror network, whether it's, Hamas, Hezbollah, Boko Haram, the Houthis, whatever. And they, whether it's through them or whether it's directly, they did a calculus and they found out that every 3 days since 1979, every 3 days, Iran has either sponsored or done directly some form of a terrorist activity against us.
Of course they have.
We are for sure ending a war.
Yeah.
The president didn't care about poll numbers. He was willing to sacrifice it all because whatever he has in terms of information worried him enough. And to me, that's the most America First thing in the world. Netanyahu is coming over this next week as well. And for anybody who has ever had any experience with Donald J. Trump or has watched him close enough to understand, no one's going to tell him jack diddly squat to what to do ever.
A move to Buford says UK still has people in Iran. I was thinking that too. Like, who that little bastard still has a job? Haven't brought him home yet. recall.
I know.
We're a little
Is Tehran still there?
A little past the date to recall the ambassadors, man. Somebody failed there.
In fact, I know that there are some Middle Eastern countries who, the reason why they said this in Iran, there's some Middle Eastern countries, I've got to go back and look, it's been a crazy day. They're sending over some planes and supplies and all kinds of stuff like that. So, y'all.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing. It's their neighborhood, right? And this has got to happen. They've attacked so far. We've attacked the IRGC, right? The military side of it. The civilian side is are what is being negotiated with, and they had better get the memo, because who do you think are the ones who are giving the U.S. information on where the military are? Okay, cool, but you're not complying either.
They suck.
Drax, basically,
people don't know when they're destroyed.
Oh my God.
Relationship is going to destroy me.
Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all.
Okay, this is when it goes a little too far. So,
it went too far a long time ago.
Let's get that off the screen before.
A long time ago.
Wow.
A long time ago. Drax, please help me. Help.
They send in. They participate. I just show you. I got to see it.
Help.
Yeah, when I got to see it, you got to see it. Up next, this fossil that Kay sent in. It took me like 4 conversions of a video to get it up here.
No. And I'm very appreciative. Okay, this
recoded his little video he put out. I don't get it.
Okay, there are 2 videos. James Carville.
There was 2.
Yes, James Carville, the political consultant, best buddy for Bill Clinton. He's actually a brilliant dude, really smart. He's pissed as hell, as usual, the Raging Cajun. He is upset about the communists and the socialists that are taking over the party. He thinks it's stupid that they're going to lose elections. Yes, they will. And in the second video, he's even more pissed that the Democrats have taken such a foolish stand on the Save America Act. He said, just pass it. What are you people doing? Stop. This is, it's 78%, 80% of Americans want this. What are you talking about? So the voices of reason are starting to pop up, whether it's Van Jones, whether it's Stephen A. Smith, whether it's this guy, James Carville. People are getting pissed in the Democratic Party because they know they can't win national elections with these extremists in the party. Rahm Emanuel is another one. It's getting good, y'all, so watch James.
Take a look.
I'm going to read something to you, and I'm going to tell you why this is typical. A progressive House candidate who serves in a battleground district in Michigan as law and Democratic Party officials once said black U.S. political leaders are a pillar of the capitalist and pluralist American establishment. Yeah, Jim Clyburn is part of that. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly who Martin Luther King was. Yeah, you're right. That's who John Lewis was. And these people are paternalistic, and it's a bunch of overeducated little white turds who think they know more than other people know, and they know what's wrong. And they're going to go and then you got, they're talking about indicting Netanyahu. And that the problem is you have a candidate, a DSA candidate in New York saying we should be against interracial dating. Let me tell you something. These people, and these are to all my black friends and people like me, they think they know more than you do. They think their history is more glorious than yours. They think that Lenin was a more glorious human being than Martin Luther King or Frederick Douglass. That's what they really think. And if you know that, you don't know your history. And you should view these people with extreme skepticism, because they think they know what's better for you than you know what's better for you, and they think they know your history better than you know their history. This asshole don't.
He's like the angry grandfather of the Democratic Party.
He is, but he's not wrong. Look, Rahm Emanuel who Rahm Emanuel was the power behind the throne for Barack Obama. He was his political consultant, and he became mayor of Chicago. He spent some time recently, several weeks, in New Hampshire on a bike trip, already running for president, clearly, doing a listening tour and talking about affordability. He said the Democrats have messed up. They've gone too far. And he could rebuild that leftist coalition if we don't keep an eye on him. Because, look, it's folks like Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, who came out of nowhere and got into the Oval Office. That's the guy who made it happen, Rahm Emanuel. And the guy who we just saw, James Carville, he's the one who built, Bill Clinton. Now, understand, though, Drax, that Rahm also has already talked about who he wants his running mate to be.
Really?
That would be John Ossoff in Georgia.
Nice. But, if
Yeah.
you want to hone in, you said New Jersey bike trip. And I'm thinking
New Hampshire.
I'm thinking the fossil looks like he needs Meals on Wheels. Look at that, Kay. How ironic.
Oh, my God.
Meals on Wheels.
Again with the animals.
A New Jersey bike trip.
Again with the animals.
Unbelievable.
What? I'm going to call you Marlon Perkins from now on. I swear to God. It's all animals.
Gotta love it. All right, man. Next up, okay, this is more from Fossil. He has more to say to his party. Grandpa's still angry.
Save America Act. Get off my lawn.
Let's take a look and get off his lawn. See? Fossil.
I don't know if we're not better off saying, okay, we'll take that alternative ID, bring your gas bill or your light bill or something. Because for whatever reason, this shit polls at 75%. It doesn't make, I don't think people are aware of it. I think people assume that voter fraud happened. Again, I don't even want to say if you want to say infinitesimal, I don't know if I could think of a word that would be even narrower than that. I'll say that. And I don't like when we say, well, look, it's a very minor problem, but you got to admit it barely exists. And it doesn't make any sense. Having said that, we are not going to win the war against some kind of ID. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't fix anything, but maybe you just go along with it and move to the next
Well,
step.
James, let me disagree. We have voter ID in most states. Most states have voter ID.
Right.
What they're trying to do with this so-called SAVE Act is require what they say is proof of citizenship, which is either a birth certificate, which, I don't know, 25, people have I went a couple of years ago, I was going to take a trip overseas, and about 10 days ahead of time, I couldn't find, I spent 10 days trying to get my birth certificate. Or secondly, a passport, which most people don't have. And thirdly, if you talk about your birth certificate and, you didn't get to keep your maiden name, my wife let me keep mine. If you didn't get to keep your maiden name, you're in trouble. So I think you're absolutely right on that.
Oh, for God's sakes, Dave. There's one Fossil.
10 whole days. I mean, you've got 2 years. 2 years.
Grandpa versus Grandpa.
To find your birth certificate. This is... What an insult to women and minorities when they believe that we can't get the requisite documents to register to vote. Really?
Is he in Lux Hospice?
I know, right? I filming from the bedroom. Isn't that nice? No, he's in his 80s, y'all. Cool.
We'll be there one day.
Probably next week at this rate.
You don't have to worry about dating anymore. Man caught spiking his female's date's drinks with a Viagra to make sure they don't get, I'm not going to say that, but because you never know anymore these days. Wow. Holy moly.
Well, that's one way to handle it. Oh God, no. I didn't mean handle it.
Daly, that's what she said. All right, man. Speaking of handling things, the Trump man was asked about LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
President Trump, today it was announced LeBron James has decided that he wants his next team to be the 76ers. Where do you stand on LeBron versus Michael Jordan as the best ever?
Well, Michael Jordan's a guy that's a friend of mine. Play golf with him. He's a really good guy. And I think LeBron is Maybe he's a racist, but maybe he doesn't like Trump. I don't know. But I only like people that like me. So I would say Michael Jordan all the way.
My God, Jordan's in there.
Okay, I'd love for the chat. Tell me who you like, LeBron or Michael Jordan. I'm on the Michael Jordan side. I really had a fortunate childhood in that I met and hung out with a lot. John Wooden, who was the coach of the UCLA basketball team, and they asked him once, who is the best basketball player of all time? Not even on. It doesn't even have to be one of your players. Now, his player, he said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But MJ, he said MJ, that he's the best all-around
Jordan
sort of player. And to me, LeBron is kind of whiny. But
it's the only reason I play basketball is to give it to Michael Jordan.
And how many people got number 23?
Only the kid that did really well. He got the 23, the bastard. All right, the bastard. I'm still not over that.
Exactly.
He gave Drax number 13.
Okay, see, we got 2 for Michael, 2 for MJ. Any LeBron fans out there?
My neighbors who heard me coughing out back last night, that was the cannabis virus. Y'all are safe.
Oh, God.
What a smart-ass thing to do.
That's probably what attracted the bat.
That could have been, Kay. It could have been. All right. We'll lose. We had a lot of politics. We're going to do one more little fun, and then we're going to bust up on out of here and run.
Really?
Gotta open my day in the middle. And that. Check him out. Engraved in there. Oh! Oh, no!
Little fun.
Why would you wear white?
I don't know. He froze his Crocs to make boots to slide down a hill. He was just having.
Why would you wear white for that?
He was causing little harm out there. Little harm.
Oh.
Just a little. Wow.
Yeah. That was painful.
All right, people. Rock on. What a fun daily fix it was on TGIF Friday. But we do got to roll on out of here because you know what's happening right now out there at YouTube, Rumble, and X Live. Joe Lanu and the Night Court crew, they're already rolling with the hit show, The Grand Jury. Joe Lanu and the Night Court crew and the Grand Jury. Go check it out right now. It's on live. And after Space with Joe Lanu and the crew of 3D Response. And you know 3D Response is the multi-layer solution in school safety.
This isn't about gun control or politics. Enough is enough. The innocent need real tools.
There has been 260 years of American school massacres.
Minnesota-based 3D Response Systems.
We understand that the prevention is the most important piece.
America's first school massacre occurred in the year 1764. School massacres have surged, with 346 reported last year.
You saw a gunman in a black trench coat with a very huge gun. He was shooting down at these students.
And just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way.
3D Response Systems is a multi-layered design to get the police there faster and provide tools for the people inside to survive.
Our system comes into play to keep as many people safe as we possibly can.
3DResponse.com, the multi-layer solution. Check out their website. Download their literature for your communities and their school boards. Also, you can support them through their cool-ass merch. Like I'm wearing tonight, a 3D Response t-shirt. Help them out, support the cause at 3DResponse.com. All right, then you know what we got coming tomorrow night, 10 p.m. EST. It'll be me and the Radical Russian. It'll be our final episode for a little bit of the picks. We're moving on to a different project. We'll have the author, Alun Knight, who'll be joining us about his book, Raven Rock.
Kick in the door. Traxxas pit. Hear the crowd commit. Traxxas pit. Get off your ass. Traxxas pit. Or get hit.
That's right, Drax's Pit, 10 p.m. EST, Saturday nights. Tuesday night, there's only one place to be, the call-in show. Everybody's talking about Joker's Wild, Smile and Dial with me, the Joker, and Jersey Boy.
Hi.
You sit bound by the laws of logic. Just beyond the horizon lies a frequency unseen, where the bizarre finds a voice. Footprints that vanish. Metallic craft gliding through skies. Whispers from shadow figures. Ghost steps in an empty corridor. Don't keep your secrets in the dark. Call in at Joker's Wild, Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Right, Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, Joker's Wild, Smile, and Dial. Now, Kay, you want to tell us a little bit next Thursday, or this Thursday coming up, I should say. What's going on with your new show you're doing?
We're going to do a series, just a couple of weeks of this, on feminism and its effect on the nation, on the family, on men. It's
the whole Me Too movement stuff, right? The Me Too movement, all that.
Yeah, exactly. It's a disturbing part of the left, and we're going to dive deep into that. We've got some good guests coming on, and it's a brief series. I think that we need to dive into it because, unfortunately, I see some gals on our side who are succumbing to FemCon.
What you're trying to tell them really is less bitch and more kitchen. I get it, right?
Well, no, they need to know where their power is, and they've been sold a bill of goods by the feminist movement. And so I've got some experts coming on, and I'm really excited to do this with some good gals who are here on X. So it's going to be great.
Thursday nights, that'll be starting at 9 p.m. on Thursday nights for the next few weeks. Make sure you guys are checking it out. Okay, we're out of here. We'll probably be at Jola News After Space and some of the other After Spaces going out there out on X. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the Daily Fix. Without all of you, it would not be possible. There's plenty of X Spaces for your listening entertainment out there from the boardwalk to the boulevard on X. So if you can't be good, get your ass out to X Spaces. Come off mute. See if she gives you the boot. Direct message her and tell her nicely this time, hey, yo, it's okay. We're just bad.
Aren't you afraid that they'll do to you what they did to Charlie? No, baby! Woo! Heck no! What are you gonna do, send me to heaven? You gonna threaten me with a good time? Absolutely not. I will stand for this country until I'm gone. I'm gonna stand for Jesus until I'm gone. I'm gonna stand for my wife and kids until I'm gone, baby. Do you know why? I said, do you know why? Because it's America, land of the free, home of the brave, land graced by the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. It's America, baby. Yeah. Go get your son. Woo!